My all-white school was slightly different than your all-white school.
I didn't go to an all-white school.
I did not
There
go
was
to an
one
all-white
black guy
school.
in my school, and everybody stared at him.
I had
Sorry,
a lot
was
of black
thinking-
guys in my school because I grew up in the South.
That's
I had a lot of black guys in my school, and I grew up in Santa Barbara.
At least went to high school with a bunch of brown guys.
Weird.
Canada.
Oh yeah,
It's a melting pot.
Yeah, I
Or,
love-
sorry, cultural mosaic.
North America is the,
Yeah,
right?
America's the melting pot.
Well, wait, hold
They're
on.
doing a
Is
real
Canada
great
a
job.
melting pot or is America?
Canada's
No,
the tossed
Canada-
salad.
I welcome all cultures.
Said
You do.
all peoples.
No, you do. You absolutely
All races.
But what about
if you
the-
look over time, you see the Statue of Liberty's face. She's like,
That's not what happened. No. No. That is not true. Vote
it's not
Bruce
a
for
big
2026.
century.
He'll make America a melting pot again.
say you're running on a platform of minority rights.
I'm running on a platform of minority rights.
See you in the White House.
Come on, they're going to love me. My positive attitude and can-do spirit.
Your inclusiveness.
I'm also detail-oriented.
Yeah.
I like how Arnold works a lot of his one-liners into his political speeches.
I'll be back.
You can do that, Bruce.
He didn't write any
I
of
don't have
those,
any
by the way.
one-liners.
Yeah.
The best thing about Arnold is
He
that
said them,
somewhere
though.
there's a writer. James Cameron's like,
I know. What the
shit,
fuck?
I wrote Hasta La
He
Vista.
stole my one-liner. Okay, what about End of Days?
Oh, End of
That one
Days is
absolutely.
okay.
Can I
yeah.
quote that one? Okay.
You're a devil, and there's a
Irish
part
devil.
where there's a devil.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Oh,
Pretty good.
I think
you
yours
want
is worse.
Irish?
No.
Go to hell.
There, that's better.
Oh, Devil's
So
Zone.
pleasant
No
to
one
hear.
saw that.
Devil's Own? Wait, Arnold Schwarzenegger's not in that.
No, Devil's Zone was Brad Pitt.
I think he played an Irish.
He was like a spy.
Talking
Yeah.
about Patriot games.
There's no devil in Patriot
Oh,
Games.
Sean-
Was it Harrison Ford? No,
Patriot
Robert
Games.
Redford.
No, that's Spy Game.
It was Sean Bean.
Harrison Ford is in Patriot Games, guys. I don't. What is
So
your
is Sean Bean.
What is your problem?
There
He
were a
was
bunch
Irish.
of
He
movies.
was part of the IRA, man.
There were a bunch of movies that came out in like the 90s that
Yeah.
were kind of all the
Political
same.
thriller.
No. So what they were was, I'll explain it. Hunt for Red October was the first one.
No, we were talking about Devil's Own.
Are you talking about Tom Clancy?
No, I'm talking about fucking Hunt for Red October series.
That's not what he was talking about.
We're
Why are you
talking
trying to
about
get
Devil-
him?
we're talking about Devil's Own. Stupid.
He said Devil's Own. We were trying to figure out what Devil's Own
I don't
was.
give a fuck what
Yeah,
Devil's Own
yeah, that
was.
sounds like Jack Reacher. We're talking about Jack Reacher. Wait, not Jack Reacher.
We're talking about Patriot Games and Hunt
Shut
for
up,
Red
Jack
October.
Ryan.
Jack Ryan. That's his name. Why are we yelling?
Yeah.
Kevin Kline.
In and Out. Kevin Kline was a gay man living
Yeah.
a heterosexual
That
life.
movie's
It
confusing.
was
Ahead
way
of
ahead
its
of its
time.
time, just like his sexuality.
Ahead of its time.
Up top.
I'm tapping out of this conversation.
You
We
know
are not
something-
talking about this anymore.
In and
I'm
Out.
ending it.
It was more of like.
No.
It was a
It's a comedic misunderstanding,
In a list of
right?
things you thought you'd scream today, do you think we are not talking about In and Out was one of
That
them?
was actually at the top.
I saw it.
No more talking about Kevin
Sorry.
Klein.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Nobody's giving a fuck
All right,
about Kevin Klein
okay.
for 20 fucking
All
years.
right, okay. So
Wild
Wild
West.
West.
Who wants to race? Sure.
Does he know?
Hey, what are we doing today, Lawrence?
Oh,
Yeah, what
we're
are we
racing.
doing?
Get on my levels. What this is
All right,
called.
okay.
right.
Did
It's
you
got
pick the
a-
right motorcycle?
I didn't.
I don't know, Adam. Did you?
I was talking about Kevin Kline.
Customs are on.
I was defending Kevin Kline.
You're gonna get fucked, Adam.
What?
You missed the boost. How do you not know when the fucking
I don't know what it is.
boost
What is
is?
it?
It's
I don't-
right when you see go.
Oh,
Left
okay.
customs
Oh,
on.
okay. I get it mixed up with
It's not Mario Kart.
Ooh, fun.
I mean, the first one.
Nice
trick.
You made it. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Excellent
Nice.
job.
But their
get
custom
double
bikes
points?
can't do that. I'm in 15th.
Yeah, they can.
No, they did. He went
That guy, he just jumped over you.
Wait, was Kevin Kline in the theatric treatment
Yes.
of Midsummer Night's Dream?
Stop it! Man, oh man, with you guys with their fucking 90s references.
Jack Ryan, Shadow Agent.
Shadow Recruit.
Whatever. That was a great follow-up to The Saint. It was like two movies about espionage that are utterly boring.
About cool dudes wearing turtlenecks.
Well, The Saint was awesome. Remember Fusion
not.
Power?
Have you
Come
watched
on.
The Saint
Oh,
recently?
I watched
I
it.
have.
It's-
It's so boring.
Come on, Fusion Power.
Positively charged deuterons are attracted to the palladium cathode.
Well, you knew you weren't going to make that, and you did it anyways.
He dared to dream a Midsummer Night's Dream.
Guys,
Never
what's the
saw it.
first?
Sorry,
Stop
Kevin Kline.
talking about Midsummer. That's even
First time you ever
older.
jerked off to
It's
Elizabeth Shue?
Yeah, I was going to actually ask you what the first naked
You know-
celebrity you jerked
No.
off to was.
Replacement
Naked
killers.
celebrity.
Yeah, nice.
The first.
ever
All right,
jerked
so
off
Adam
to.
got it right away. So what about you?
I don't remember.
No?
Maybe it was like Gia.
Who's new to
Salma
Angelina
Hayek?
Jolie.
Oh,
Angelina
That's-
Jolie.
I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Remember
Frida.
Gia? The HBO made-for-TV movie about the model?
Was she
Angelina
nude? Was she nude
Jolie's
in that?
naked that whole movie, and she's a lesbian.
The whole movie?
Yeah, she like scissors some chick.
I gotta look this up.
It's a good movie.
How did this exist?
And then her skin falls off. So,
What?
so make sure you finish before her skin falls off.
All right, get on that. Get on
Go,
that.
go, go,
Get
go,
on it.
go, 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 go,
Yeah.
go, 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 go,
In there.
go, go, go.
No me, no me.
I'm trying to think because like I didn't have like a VHS player in my bedroom anymore.
What?
So what
You
opportunity
use
would
the
I-
internet. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
Lawrence, you're on the internet all the time.
But
Yeah,
if
but
you're
it was
the
just-
first
But it was
one
like
might be-
family internet.
But I'm trying. I mean, when I had access to porn, I didn't look up nude scenes from movies. Stupid.
How could you not have jerked off to celebrities?
They weren't fucking.
The advantage of custom vehicles is right here.
Man.
What's ups?
James doesn't.
Custom vehicles is off, my man.
Uh-oh,
so it's an
no
even-
Now it's-
excuses.
yeah.
How come I don't have a Tron cycle?
told you.
Because
Customs were
custom
off.
off. Yeah, now you have to beat them fair and
But I
square.
didn't get to pick a Tron cycle.
Even playing field. There are no Tron cycles.
Yeah, there are no Tron. Only this.
No, there's Tron cycles. This guy has a Tron cycle.
Wait a minute. Why do they have Tron cycles?
It's not a Tron.
Lawrence,
There are no Tron cycles.
He totally has a Tron cycle.
That's a Tron
that's a
cycle.
Tron
That's
cycle.
a show
James is
car.
right.
He is right. Well,
Okay.
it doesn't leave a Tron trail, but that's any good.
Getting
Those
bumped
are
around in here real
typically
bad.
very fast, though.
Well, they're ahead of me.
Whoa.
Oh, there it goes. Bye bye.
See, look at him.
Great.
We're catching up.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey.
nice. Backflip to go further and faster.
Yep.
All the way, baby.
Rumor is.
No,
I crushed my pelvis!
If you watched a television show or a movie
Okay.
when you were 10 years old,
Okay.
did you ever see a hot woman on the television show or movie?
Sometimes naked.
Just say yes.
Murder, She Wrote.
I'm sure you were attracted to women then, so you just say yes.
I'm sure I was. I'm trying to remember which ones.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
Could
Just
be
pick
any Golden Girl.
Yes.
any golden. So what you do then,
does it.
at that point, you go to the internet, because Lawrence is a smart guy. He goes, everything's on the internet. I bet this person was nude in
I
something.
see. Okay, I'm putting myself in that moment.
Then
And
you-
in that moment, I love Jesus too much to disrespect those women like that.
Wow.
Okay,
Good for
no,
you.
you went on iMesh like every single one of us,
I
and
actually never
you
used
you looked up the
Where did that guy go?
Gravity forgot about him.
you looked up the Cruel Intention scenes like we all did,
I did not.
and then we downloaded
The thing
it,
is, if he didn't know
I
they
didn't.
existed.
and then you downloaded the Wild Things part.
I did not. I've
Oh.
never seen Cruel Intentions or Wild Thing.
Even the thought of pornography on the internet didn't enter my mind until my cousin who lived on a farm who had satellite internet showed me clips that he had downloaded on a floppy, and it looked like just a mash of pixels rubbing into each other.
Yeah, but it
Really
worked though, I
fucking
bet.
sexy.
kind
The
of.
closest I've ever come to being sexually molested growing up
Oh no.
is my parents, when they lived in New Jersey, had this friend who I won't name, who was kind of like a
Kevin
loner, but he was a
Klein.
computer nerd.
Holy shit,
dude.
where's this going?
And he ended up being a nice guy and not a child molester.
Okay.
But in another dimension, you know.
We had a guy like that in our neighborhood, and I remember one of the neighbors.
Oh boy, I don't like where any of this story.
Well, no,
is going.
I'm pretty sure he was the child molester, but I remember one of the neighbors was like,
bad.
they praised him, like, he is a computer genius. And they kept talking about how great this guy was. And then one day I'm like, what makes him so great? She's like, he burned me a CD. And I'm like, motherfucker, anyone can. I'm
Oh, there he
13, I can
goes.
do that. Goodbye.
There's our buddy.
What happened? What are we looking? Is
Well,
this a hacker?
I want to hear about your molestation story.
That's where it ended. The guy just.
Where did he touch you?
People are upset about racial profiling, but I think I'm all for child molester profiling.
CP
Absolutely.
If there's a guy
Let me
that
see your papers.
looks like a child molester, then we need to maybe take a look.
Drop a photo of a kid and see if it, you know, like,
Well, Lawrence watched the most To Catch a Predator, which is
a lot of it.
a little unnerving because
Every last episode
you
I
watch
could
one
possibly
episode
It's
and
a
you
great
kind
show.
of.
It's a great show. I fucking love that show.
It's like House. You only need to really watch one
You got it.
because then it's.
That is not true.
That is not true. Have you ever seen Man on Fire?
Yes.
Where he fucking gets revenge and over and over kills his family
Puts a
over and over.
grenade
puts
in
it.
some
It
guy's
puts an.
butt.
I'll watch
explosive
Man on
up
Fire.
man's
Man on Fire.
asshole.
I'll watch that 10 times out of 10.
Never gets old. I love seeing those fuckers sweat.
His whole thing is like, I'm getting revenge for you killing this girl, and they go, she's not dead, and he's like,
Too bad. And then he kills them all.
I know.
It's awesome.
Well, but these guys
I mean,
haven't actually molested kids yet.
They're about
It's the
to.
same thing.
Well,
it's the same.
I
as
forget
Man
the
on
main
Fire.
plot. I don't know.
Hey,
Let's ask
right,
Tony
it is the
Scott.
same on what?
Except here's the problem. If Man on Fire were about a group of people who had killed several daughters and hadn't killed this specific one, then it'd be exactly 1 to 1. And I don't know that that was the case, Man on Fire. Maybe it was.
I don't know if it was either. I'm going to
The
say
thing is,
yes.
most of the dudes in fucking To Catch a Predator, they've all molested kids before.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They were
oh,
confirmed
yeah.
to do that before?
I mean, not confirmed, but it's the profile typically. They're all like, this is the first time I've ever
Yeah,
done
they always
this.
say, it's my first time. Chris
Sure,
Hansen
buddy.
goes, oh, you're free to go.
Yeah,
There's
well,
the door.
and then they tackle
Yeah.
him.
How'd you
Yeah,
know what
fucking
chips
hit
are
him.
like, asshole?
Oh, no.
Bunked it.
Adam, you want to keep watching because there are episodes where some
Yes, you do.
dude will like,
You bet.
he'll get busted, and early on, oh, that was good.
He flipped you off and then knocked you
that was
off.
pretty good.
Okay, this one was weird. And this gets into like weird Michael Bay territory because I actually don't understand
How
it.
are you even going to link
awesome.
these things? Boy,
What are you talking about? Because of Transformers, where he goes out of his way to explain that a girl's underage
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and she's dating an older guy. Like,
No, but it's legal.
Texas.
I know, but
According
why?
to the-
Michael Bay is
so-
pointing out the hypocrisy
According to the Romeo and Juliet
of the law.
I know. I get it. But that's a director or a writer saying, I'm going to go out of my way to explain why it's okay
For
to
me.
fuck an underage girl.
Oh, you
And
guys.
there's nothing you can do about it, Mark Wahlberg.
That guy's fucking dead.
It was a guy who was 18 And he was like, "You're trying to solicit sex from a 17-year-old." And it's like, yeah.
Well, okay.
Or maybe it is at 14.
wait,
I get 4s and
what's
7s
Adam saying
mixed
there?
up.
So here's what happens in Texas.
What happened to Kevin Kline?
Let's say a young
Let's
man
roll
and
it back
a
to
young
Kevin Klein.
woman. Oh boy, we're
Fish
attacking-
call. Fish call Wanda's good.
I like that one. It's weird.
Stop it. Stop talking about movies that nobody gives a shit about.
Aw.
Oh, Lawrence got a DNF.
I've started that movie 3 or 4 times and I have not made it through.
Except To Catch a Predator, he watched hundreds of times.
Ooh,
20
season
seasons,
37.
yeah.
I think my Hanson v Predator mug is going to be in soon. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Do I replace my office mug?
Yes.
I should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should.
Hanson
Who would win in a fight, Hanson or Predator?
It makes it sound like a Supreme Court case.
I need 7
I was
votes.
say it's a sequel to a Topher Grace film that we never got. Predators.
I think if I was in
you're
the
poop.
military, I would be assigned to like the party. Like I
You do party planning?
not party planning necessarily, just like party starter.
Oh.
Like
official
I'd
party girl.
I'd have to like go and like get all the military parties, party up, keg with the hose going.
Yeah, get some keg stands going.